The new Joker movie is coming out Friday, so today I'm taking the Joker Photoshop challenge. Hey everybody, this is Ed from Dodging Karma Design, where designs become graphic, and this week the new Joker movie is coming out. I'm actually really excited about it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. The reason why I'm so excited about it is because of the synopsis of the movie. See, the movie is... I'll just read it to you in spooky podcast voice. Forever alone in the crowd, failed comedian Arthur Fleck. Why did I go British? Forever alone in a crowd, failed comedian Arthur Fleck seeks connection as he walks the streets of Gotham. Arthur wears two masks. The one he paints on for his day job as a clown, and the guise he projects in the futile attempt to feel like he's a part of the world around him. Isolated, bullied, and disregarded by society, Fleck begins a slow descent into madness as he transforms into the criminal mastermind known as the Joker. Maybe I should get into voiceover. The Joker and I have a lot in common, mainly being we're both failed comedians. I don't actually want to use the term failed because this guy in the movie looks like he never even got a laugh. I at least, went off on I played other states and stuff like that, and the money was good, but I just didn't have the ass for it. And it's a part of my life I will always look back on fondly, and no matter what I decide to become in the future, I'm probably going to be a really funny version of it. But I want to tell you, I've worked with plenty of people that could easily be Arthur Fleck. As a matter of fact, I don't know where some of those people are today, so... Every comedian knows it's some kind of malady to want to stand up in front of people and make them laugh. It sounds noble on paper, it sounds awesome in action, but we all know there's something wrong with us. Just a little bit. Maybe not as much as the Joker, or maybe more. Fun fact, comedy is actually how I got into using Photoshop. Everybody does bar gigs at the beginning. They suck and they're terrible and they do not promote. Most bar owners just won't do that. They expect you to do it, to tell your friends you have a following, hopefully you get some people in there. They don't want to lift a damn finger. So what they do is they just leave it all up to you. And if you actually want to make any cash, or at least try and get a following, you have to make your own flyers. Now, some people will cut up a magazine in like an old school punk rock serial killer ransom note sort of way. But if you're lucky enough to have friends like I do, you get a pirated copy of Photoshop. And that's how I started off, making my own flyers for comedy shows back in 2005. Story time. I was doing a show on those aforementioned bar gigs. There was a very intoxicated man who wouldn't shut up during my set. He shouldn't have been heckling at all. Heckling is the worst possible thing you could ever do. And I repeatedly put him in his place, and he would shut up for a whopping 3 minutes. And every time I got close to another punchline, he'd open up his mouth and try and be funny, stepping on all my punchlines. And basically just wasting my time and pissing off the entire audience. But, he was intoxicated, so he didn't care. Everybody else was yelling at him to shut up, and he thought, I don't know, they were praising him. Some kind of liquid delusion. He thought everyone loved him. And so I just got off stage and I watched the headliner, and once everything was said and done, packed up everything and walked out. And as I was going out to my car, lo and behold, just across the parking lot was that guy, and he locked eyes with me, and he was all like, did you hear that crowd? Yes. Dude, we can be like, Jeff Dunham and Peanut. We could be like Laurel and Hardy. We should be a duet. You set up the jokes and I hit it home. Hey, we should totally be a duet. You're good. You tried real hard, but I had him laughing. You gotta admit that. Yeah. And then I calmly explained to him
he should find the nearest bridge and then jump the hell off of it.
That if he wants to get into comedy, all he's got to do is go down to his local open mic and...
You could also die of liver poisoning if you really try.
And give it his best 2 to 5 minutes. And then I very happily got in my car and we parted ways.
I might have followed him home.
But I never saw him again after that.
Neither did anyone else.
So I totally see exactly how a comedian could snap and slowly descend into madness. Because I think I might have seen signs of that. While you guys are watching what's already been touted as one of the best villain origin movies ever, I might be watching a documentary about one of my friends. And I wish I could tell you that was the only time I had to deal with a heckler, but there has been dozens.
You'll be finding the bodies for years.
But now let's fast forward to today in Photoshop. What I've been noticing a lot lately is a lot of people have been taking the original image of Joaquin Phoenix and make him so much more swarthier. The original image of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. When the original image of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker came out, it wasn't very crazy. It wasn't viral like it was with Heath Ledger and they just had the smiley face on the glass. It was setting up a psychological thriller because it was just Joaquin Phoenix. And everybody's wondering, what would the mask look like? What is this makeup gonna look like? Once it leaked out, everybody kind of was like, eh. And then from what I've noticed as it grew, and everybody seemed to realize that this isn't some over-the-top crap type thing. I realized he's actually seriously dark in this. So what exactly is the Joker Photoshop challenge? I don't know, I kind of made it up. So without any further ado, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for your next comedian, the Joker. I love Halloween. Okay, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed making it. It was so much fun to be able to use those techniques and make something that resonated with me in such a way that it brought back memories of me doing shows with a lot of old friends who I gotta reach out to and see what they're doing nowadays. And maybe they won't need bail, or maybe they just haven't gotten caught. I really love Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of the year. That's why this month I'm going to try keeping everything kind of spooky. I would appreciate it if each and every one of you would keep coming back every week. Like and subscribe and share with your like-minded friends. And if you want to see the Joker image I made where I put a lot of my composites and a lot of my cosplay edits, you'll see it on my Instagram at dodging_karma_design. I'll leave it down here if there's enough damn room. Maybe I can make it like right there. Maybe. I tried to get a longer Instagram name, but I just couldn't. I'm also on Twitter at Dodging Karma, and I'm actually on Facebook where you can actually get a link to my TeePublic store where I put a lot of my designs up. Anything you buy would actually support the channel. And if you're also a digital designer, you can go to my Etsy page where I am slowly uploading assets for purchase. And if you're a cosplayer or want your photo edited, go to that Etsy page. There's options for you there as well. Well, that's about it for me today. If you go and see the Joker movie, please leave your thoughts about it in the comments below. Try not to do any spoilers. Support your local comedy, because if you don't, who the hell knows what'll happen. Crotch punch that like button, push the subscribe button if you haven't gotten around to it. There's also a little bell that lets you know every time I upload, so you can go ahead and hit that as well. Like and share with all your like-minded friends, and remember, be good or good at it.